I wanted to bring this video to you as kind of a tribute to, I just got to wake up this morning to all of this. And if I'm being honest too, Chris Cornell is somebody that I grew up listening to with my father, with my dad since I was super young. I mean, I still remember Temple of the Dog, Audioslave, his solo career, Soundgarden, all of that. One of my favorite songs by him personally was Seasons. And I was amazed to wake up to find that he had committed suicide. And being someone that had been a philanthropist and as caring as he was in a certain world of kids and different things like that, it personally really hit me when I saw that. And I remember, and I texted my dad. And it was amazing because we were talking this morning, and I had another friend who I'm really close to, with especially in the music world. And him and we were all talking, and just, it's amazing how sad it is. And they're both over, my dad and my friend are both in Seattle, and just said, like, Seattle's just absolutely mourning today because of it. And it's, I don't know it kind of took me back. And for me, his music was something really important. It was nostalgic because I just remember moments of rocking out again with my dad in the car going down the road, blasting different grunge music. And, you know, this is a guy with a beautiful, beautiful 4-octave grunge range, which is super weird for rock. And he was able to perform on an artistic scale lyrically as well as vocally that was so beyond so many other people, and he really defined a good portion of what I wanted music to sound like. If, you know, not that I'm a rocker, but listening to it, I was really amazed at what he could do with music. Given what occurred, I know it affected a lot of people, but what I really want to talk about because of that, in light of that, it just made me want to do a video on this, and this is a really short one, but for those of you that know artists, related to artists, friends of artists, best friends of artists, or just not even artists, but a creative person, a creator, people that have to constantly be on an emotional high and low because of their vocation, their career, their hobby. I want to remind you to make sure, just with mental health awareness, that it's really important to compliment those people, support those people, be at their side, and I want you guys today to go out and to let them know that everything's all right. And for those of you dealing with depression, suicidal thoughts, etc., please talk to somebody about it. Don't idly sit on it, because, you know, you get someone like Chris, his wife came out saying she had really no idea, and I'd love to believe that's true. I don't know. I mean, maybe he was really, really good at hiding it, and I totally could see that. It happens all the time. For those of you that are dealing with that stuff, I'm personally never someone that's ever dealt with suicidal thoughts. Not even remotely, not even a little bit. But I have dealt with depression, and one of the biggest mistakes I made was not even talking about it. I didn't vocalize it. I didn't do anything to support myself. So really, guys, there's links down below that you can click if you need anything professional, just someone to call the suicide hotline, anything like that. As well, just contact a family member, a friend, or even just talk to a stranger, talk to somebody. I think for those of you that know performers, for those of you that know artists, those of you that are actively seeing friends and family on stage, at concerts, theater actors, film actors, anyone especially, we often have to place ourselves in a position emotionally where we compromise ourselves so we can be somebody else. I myself, as a vlogger, I'm bringing myself to you every day, and it's kind of a different thing, but I'm also an actor. I also do modeling. I do different things. I do stage acting as well. You do have to change your perception of the world for the moment to be somebody else, and when you're on that emotional scale, I think you compromise yourself. And so I see artists time and time again, especially, dealing with problems like this. So, you know, like I said, Chris Cornell, really, his death kind of took me totally back. I thought I was going to be listening to his music for decades to come, and it's a really sad thing to feel that today. But for those of you that do know artists in your life, support them, be there for them, love them, compliment them, cherish them. That's what Getting Swanked is all about. Make sure to let them know that you are there for them.